People love to quote Genesis at me and say, see, male, female, case closed. Which always throws me off guard because I don't think that's at all what that verse is saying. Hi, my name's Jay. I used to be a pastor. Now I'm a whole lot of other things. But I am showing up during the month of June to use my old theology degree to remind queer and trans people that they are beloved and worthy of dignity, respect, and belonging. Back to Genesis though, because the creation account is not a list, and it's definitely not a binary. It's called a merism, a Hebrew literary device that's used to represent two extremes of full spectrum. You're just reading into the text, okay? How do we interpret the phrase, God is Alpha and Omega? God's not beta. Honey, it's not a list, it's a spectrum. To say land and sky, it doesn't exclude marshes and swamps. To say day and night, it doesn't exclude dawn and dusk. To say male and female is not an explanation of why trans people don't exist. People weaponize Genesis to defend the strict binary that they think scripture is talking about. They're not actually defending scripture. What they are doing is they're shrinking the wonder and mystery of creation to something small, bite-sized, and most of all, something controllable. The God of Genesis is not drawing lines. The God of Genesis is singing a world into being. And that world is far too wild, too holy, and too nuanced to fit into two tidy boxes.
That was a creative but dumb way to explain gender. When God says he created humans in his image as male and female, he's giving an either or, an unavoidable choice between two alternatives. How do we know? The laws of logic help us identify what something is. For example, the law of identity says that guy is a guy. The law of excluded middle says he's either a man or he isn't. And the law of non-contradiction says that can't be both a man and not a man. The theological concept of Alpha and Omega, which are the first and last letters in the Jewish alphabet, is to show that God is both the beginning and the end. The whole of creation begins and ends with him because he's the creator who's outside of time, meaning he's eternal. When it comes to male and female, it is an either or. It's either XX or XY. It's either a boy or it's a girl. It's a he or she. It's male or female. And honestly, you don't even need a theology degree to observe that. You just got to use your brain and apply the laws of logic.